Hey there. How's it going? Pretty good over here. Ooh, just trying to shuffle. Already getting some cards. Spirit's got something to say. Alright, Spirit, thank you for bringing us here. And I allow you to use my vessel to bring forth light and love and the information that is needed to be known. Thank you. See what fell on the floor. Touch grass, get some fresh air, take slow walks and pray. Get comfortable in the uncomfortable, sit in the awkward, give grace and move on. Practice feeling good, practice receiving, stay in the attitude of gratitude. Stop contradicting your manifestations, leave the peanut gallery out. Life is so good, it's only getting better from here. The better it gets, the better it gets. Keep your plan to yourself until it is fully developed. Okay, so what I'm getting from this, what I feel like it's trying to say, is that, especially the stop contradicting your manifestations, is that when you're trying to call something into you or to you, you can't let the negativity outside of you or even in your own mind contradict that, okay? Stay in the attitude of gratitude. Just give thanks for what you have. Give thanks for where you are. Give thanks for what you have going on in your life. You know, even the tough stuff, like, if you pour love and gratitude into those situations and into those people, it will ultimately work out for you in the end. Keep your plans to yourself until it's fully developed. People will ruin it. All those naysayers, right? All that outside contradiction trying to come in and just tell you, you know, whatever it is you're trying to achieve is not possible, because it absolutely is. It just depends on what it is you're trying to do. And really, it's just a matter of time, right? Because we live on a linear plane of time. Although time is not technically linear, but in our 3D concept structure, that is what it is. Understand that most individuals won't understand you or won't have your understanding. Either way, right? Nobody knows what you're trying to do but you, right? Like, whatever you're trying to bring to you, whatever you're trying to, like, develop or do or manifest or, you know, bring to fruition, it's not up to anybody else but you. It's up to you and your higher being and, you know, God and whoever it is that you believe in, that brings light and love. Can you smell that? Love is in the air. So you got something coming towards you. We had that in another reading. By loving yourself, you're teaching others to love themselves, which is absolutely beautiful, right? Like, the more that you believe in yourself, the more that you get in touch with yourself and you find that peace within yourself, you can then pass that on to others. You can teach others how to then do the same. Now, whether or not they want to learn, that is up to them. Maybe sometimes people just aren't ready, right? And that's okay. We all get there in our own time, and some of us never, not me, but people in general never get there, right? They get stuck in their rut. Take that as confirmation. They get stuck in their rut, and that just is what it is. They find comfort in that, you know, they find comfort in their mundane routines, and that's okay. Like, if that's the way they want to conduct themselves and that's the way they want to live, that's cool. And then, you know, unfortunately, and I don't like to speak on this very much because I don't like to give it my attention, but, you know, even like the people that bring forth negative energy, like, they serve a purpose too. How do you know what is good if you don't know what is bad? Having a good cry is cathartic. One cry a week can keep the line open. So just get all that out. Whatever it is that you're doing, whatever healing or whatever you're going through in life, whatever might be going on, like, you let it out. It's no longer has a grip on you. Your intuition is on point. 1111. You know, maybe you're seeing mirrored numbers like this. I get mirrored numbers like that all the time. I'll get like 1221, 1551, right? Like I'll get like weird numbers like that, or 1111, right? Like those are just kind of confirmations, that are angel numbers. Like if you're seeing angel numbers, I would highly recommend that you just do a quick Google search, like 222 meaning, right? Or 1221 meaning, and it just gives you a little bit of insight into what your spirit guides and your angels are trying to tell you. All right. I don't think, oh, yep. God has a world-changing plan planted in you. Let it grow. Keep watering it. Whatever your plan is, just keep watering it. And just know that if it's meant for you, it will come to you. And if it's not, then that's meant to be also, right? And you just stay in that attitude of gratitude. Like, thank you for not letting that come to pass. Thank you for not allowing me to be a part of whatever that is, that we're trying to do. And if it does come to pass, then so be it. It's meant to be also. Go in yourself and study yourself. Get to know the new. And when it says new, see, it's like it says new, but it has the K in like parentheses. I don't think that's right. Sorry. Not an English major. Anyway, get to know the new, right? Like the way you knew yourself, but it's new. It's a new version of who you are. And then we got 313. So again, another confirmation number. That might mean something for somebody. All right, we'll get one more out of this deck, and then we'll move on to the next. All right, thank you, Spirit. Learning to love yourself is the single best decision you could have ever made. A lot of these cards are reoccurring, so I must be touching into somebody's energy, like particular, and it's just like a constant reaffirming, constant, just because we keep getting the same message. So it's either you're not listening, you're not hearing the message, or maybe you're not fully understanding, it, and maybe it's me, maybe I'm not allowing Spirit to speak clearly enough. That's maybe something that I need to work on, but either way, get comfortable in the uncomfortable. Get outside and touch grass. Can you smell that? Love is in the air. By loving yourself, you teach others how to love. Having a good cry is cathartic. Your intuition is on point. Keep your plan to yourself until it is fully developed. These are just reoccurring confirmations, maybe affirmations. Maybe it's something you just need to say to yourself, like, my intuition is on point, but let's see if we can. Whoa. Okay. Cards are going wild. People talk about you because they can't stop you. Refresh your soul in the ocean. Yeah, we're just getting a lot of confirmations here, Let's see, one more, Spirit. Okay. Lone wolf vibes. It's okay to be alone, but it's also okay to have a pack. Alpha vibes. You are the alpha of your pack, right? Your tribe. Your vibe will attract your tribe. If you're constantly like down on yourself, and you're constantly like doubting yourself or contradicting your, self or your manifestations, or, you're gonna repel people, and it's hard to bring them in. And the alone time is good because it gives you time to focus on your mind, your emotions, your body, things like that. But it's also like we're pack animals, as humans. We are packed animals, and when we're not a part of a pack, it's, what do I want to say? It's like it goes against our natural law, right? And when we go against our natural law, we then develop constructs within ourselves that contradict us naturally. Like, I'm not loved, nobody cares, things like that nature, which I also don't like to speak on. Hey, that's enough. Behave. Sorry, cats. Because all of those are false, right? But it gets us in our heads and gets us ruminating to the point where it's like we have to have some sort of outside force to kind of like jolt us into like realizing, oh, like I am worthy. I am lovable. I am worth this. You know what I mean? Like, because once we get into that space in our minds, and in our emotions, it's really, really difficult to pull yourself back out of it. And it typically takes something, not saying you can't do it by yourself, but it typically takes something, some sort of outside force to reinstate our natural balance. So, okay, Spirit, here's a new deck. I only want to bring forth light and love. Let's see what these have to say. I'm going to try and keep this video short. All right, your intuition is so on point. Sorry, your intuition is so on point. Tune into it. It has your higher good. This is another confirmation, you know, just in the last poll, we had that. Your intuition, you know, trust it, tune into it, study it, sit with it. You know, if you get some sort of weird feeling about something, or if you think, okay, you know, let me give an example. So-and-so, like, you know, has been, the vibes are off, right? You're probably right. You're probably right. Even though they might not say it and they might not, like, act like it, you can tell energetically, like, something's off here. Something's going on. Oh, Spirit doesn't have much to say in these. Oh, there we go. Prove me wrong. People can see the internal work you've been doing, inspiring, uplifting, 333. So, I think I said this in the last video, maybe it was the one before, but like when you do that internal work, when you work on your intuition, when you uproot the trauma, when you start loving yourself, when you start getting into a higher vibration, people can see that. You know, and it's inspiring. It makes them want to vibrate at a higher level. And not everybody, right? Because not everybody is like, you know, spiritual in that way, or, you know, even recognizes the energy field that they project from themselves. You know, and some people just don't care. Like, it just is what it is. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but your words cannot curse me. God's protection. People can say what they want, right? Most people that I've known have not been favorable. Not everybody. I've had a lot of really great people in my life, but a lot of the times, because I am on a different frequency, and I'm only using myself as an example because it's my life, and I can only speak for myself, but because I vibrate at a different frequency, most people don't know how to interpret that, and instead of like saying, oh, hey, like there's something different about her, I want to talk to her, I want to learn what she knows, how did she get to where she's at in her life, they project their own insecurities onto me or whoever, right? And so I've had to contradict that or battle that by saying I accept them for who they are and where they are, and I pour love into them irregardless of how they treat me. Is it always easy? No. But guess what? In the long run, I end up learning something about myself, right? And that people, for the most part, and I don't mean this in like a derogatory or offensive way, they're just ignorant. They're ignorant to the world around them. They think they know because of media, social media. They're influenced by, you know, celebrities or whatever. Like, you can put whatever label on it that suits your situation. And once they meet somebody that is authentic and they are living in their authenticity, they don't know how to read that. They don't understand what that actually means. And, you know, it's really difficult to try and prove yourself. That I don't try to prove myself. You either like me or you don't. To me, it makes no difference. If somebody likes me, they're more than welcome to you know, sit with me, to talk with me, to learn from me, you know, and to gain knowledge in whatever it is that I have to offer, right? Like, you know, but then again, it's like some people will play, you know, they'll put that mask on and they'll try to play niceties and they'll pretend to be friendly with you and then go behind your back, right? And that's just human nature. Whatever people don't understand, they talk about. Whatever they talk about, they don't actually understand. That's why they're talking about it, is to see if somebody else has a differing opinion or has the same idea as them for their own validation, right? Their outside validation. Anyway, being in community is different than being in a crowd. Ooh. Yes. Being in a community of people that have love and light and care and want to make the world a better place is a lot different than being part of a crowd, because when you're part of a crowd, you're just a follower, right? You're not doing the work that you're meant to do to fulfill your own purpose. You're just following the crowd, right? Like sheep to the slaughter, so to speak, as they say. You didn't go through hell to come out empty-handed. That's for somebody. Whatever you've been through in life, whatever trauma you've uprooted, whatever, cards you're dealt, it's not for you to come out empty-handed. You just keep going. Just wake up every day, put your feet on the ground, thank the Lord, or thank God, right? Like that you were granted another day, whoever you believe in. I believe in God. That's the term I use. So, but it's just, and just get on with it. Just get to getting, right? Like, and get done what you got to get done. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Even if it's just getting out of bed, getting a glass of water, or a cup of coffee, right? And maybe something to eat, and shower and back in bed. Like, that's enough for that day. If that is all you can muster to get yourself to do in that day, that is fine. You're not lazy. You're not behind. You're not lacking anything. You are doing exactly what you need to do to get yourself to the next day. And then you just build on it, right? You just build on it. So you got your, and then the next day you might get out and go for a walk around the block, right? It's just, you build these, you're building a foundation. And the stronger you get, the more you'll be able to do. There was a period, and I really haven't spoken on this at all with anybody, but I'll put it here. Because this is probably meant for somebody. My messages, I believe, only stumble upon those who are meant to see it. There was a period about, September, October, November, December, January. Yeah, like 5 or 6 months, like August to January, where I was just absolutely depleted of energy. I lost my job. I'm getting ready to move because I couldn't keep up with, bills and things like that because of financial difficulties, and it's just been one hit after another. Family issues, friend issues, people that I thought, actually genuinely liked me or cared about me, turns out I was wrong. And, people's true colors have come out. And it's just been a really, really difficult time. But I know in the end, it will all work out for my higher good. If I'm meant to not be here anymore, it's because I'm meant to be somewhere else. If those people aren't meant for my life, it's because I need to make room for the people that are right to be able to come in. So there's that. The totality of everything you've been through was a gift for you to give to the world. Everything that you have been through, you are meant to use it for good in the world. It's a gift. Good, bad, ugly, otherwise. It is all a gift, and it is all to point you in the direction that you're meant to go. And it's for the people that are meant to hear it, I had a friend, and he was talking to me about, this YouTube channel that I started, and, he was like, this, that, how are you going to make a career out of this? I said, I'm not looking to make a career out of this. I'm just doing something that I already do in my private life, except I'm doing it for those who are meant to hear it. And with YouTube being such a vast platform, I hope that it just gets to whoever it's meant to. And then if things do pick up and it does get popular, great. Like, that's what's meant to be. And if it doesn't, it's not going to deter me from not doing this. Because at the end of the day, it's what feels right to me. You know, it's what I feel like my intuition is telling me. And it's my spirit guides and, you know, the other readers that I listen to and things like that. It was just confirmation after confirmation after confirmation after confirmation after, and then finally I was like, okay, fine. All right, so we got one more. Let them underestimate you. Show up, show out, magnetize. Exactly. Just show up. That's all you got to do day to day is just show up. Show out, show who you are. People are either going to like you or they're not. And either way, that's between them and their selves, like them and their higher power. It's got nothing to do with you. People will project their insecurities or their doubts about themselves onto whoever is willing to succumb to them. All right, last card. If it's not a hell yes, then it's a hell no. The choice should light you up inside. See? Confirmation, right? Like, if it doesn't resonate with you, it's a hell no. Just get it gone. If you don't feel like, yes, I really want to do that, like, that sounds awesome, don't do it. Don't. Because you're not going to get the same fulfillment and the same joy out of it. Let's see if we get one more. Because this is getting kind of long. Oh, there we go. Your name is being talked about in rooms you've never entered. It's about to get good. Just keep doing that work, baby. Keep uprooting that trauma. Keep doing your shadow work. Keep going. You know, dark nights of the soul, they happen. You if you've gone through it one time, you can do it again. And you do it again until there's nothing left in there, right? And you just keep your eye on the prize. Your healing, you becoming a different, better version of who you were previously, that is your reward. And if it manifests monetarily or it manifests into whatever it is that you're trying to obtain in this world, that's just confirmation that you've done the work. All right, your name is being talked about. Your guides and spirit team say don't worry about it. Just keep going. Keep going, babe. You got this. I love you. I will see you next time. I hope you have a great day. Make good choices. Don't be a little turd in this world. I don't know why that's spirit. Like, I don't know why that part came out. Do good, right? Just don't. I was going to say something else, but yeah. Take care of yourself, guys. I'll see you later.